Hey guys, years ago I met a guy named Frequan. Frequan had an amazing story. He graduated real estate school 9/11/2001, and he was from the Middle East. He was a Muslim religious background, and he came here as his life stream to immigrate here and sell real estate. But of course, having that kind of pressure hit him the day he graduates real estate school is pretty tough. Plus, he was not practicing real estate in like the center of cultural diversity. He was in a little tiny town in the Northwest. And so I said, well, Frequan, obviously become very successful. How did you create success with all these roadblocks, all these challenges stacked against us? And I want you to think about yourself and all the things that we think that are challenging to us. Sometimes when we compare ourselves to others, we're like, oh, I guess maybe it's not quite so challenging. But I said, what did you do, Frequan? How'd you succeed? And he said, what I did is, he said, I knew I needed to reach outside my own market area to really drive my business. And so he started farming, but he did it in a totally unique way. He started farming, you see, other feeder markets. Those are the markets that fed in to his little town. And so he identified all these little areas, all these towns, big towns and small towns around him, around 50 to 100 mile radius around his city that fed into him. And then he started farming realtors in those markets. Now, not every realtor, but the top 10% of realtors in each of those markets, he started sending them postcards and started calling them, started reaching out to them through email, and really started to make connections with people. And his message was really simple. He says, hey, you know what? My name is Frequan. I'm a super hardworking realtor here in this market. And if you ever have anybody that is moving to my market, I would love to be your agent of choice. Here's what I'll do for you. I'm gonna pay you, and he would say an oddball referral number. I'll pay you 32 1/3 commission or 33 1/3 commission instead of the normal 25% referral fee. I will make sure I update you every single week. I'll make sure I tell you when the property goes pending, if we go pending, and I'll make sure I call you on the day of closing so you know your check's on the way. And he gained a reputation as being someone who delivered at a high level and communicated and was a great communicator. How many times will we send a referral and not get any communication back, and then we find out it closed and we never got paid? Frequan prided himself on making sure these checks went out, making sure these agents knew what was going on at all times. He developed this amazing reputation for being a great agent, and he started creating results. He started having a lot of results. In his first 6 months, he did $6 million in real estate sales, and then went on from there to build his business. But just the lessons for us is, think about, could I be farming the feeder markets around my community? Could I be reaching out to those realtors instead of farming a demographic community or a niche in my market area? Farm realtors, the top 10% of realtors in these maybe surrounding areas around where you live. Here's a rule of thumb that in most markets, 60% of your business will be local business, locals moving in and out of town and out of town, but they're staying in generally in the same county. But 40% of your business will be relocation. So that's a great opportunity. Hey, if you like this idea and you want some more, check us out over at eRealEstateCoach.com. We've got an amazing coaching program over there called the Path Performance Coaching. It's 20 straight weeks of coaching with me every single day, hundreds of downloads. We give you marketing assets, systems, forms, and we give you 3 live coaching sessions every single week. So you're gonna love it, and we give you 2 weeks for free just to check it out. Hope you'll go over there and explore it. Have a great day. Good selling.